in the last few months, Solana has been tearing the markets up, making people millionaires, especially the projects on Solana. If you're new to crypto, Solana is a blockchain in which other people come and build their businesses on. And so we're going to look at the 5 best Solana businesses, Solana projects that are out there that could possibly make you a millionaire. This definitely is not financial advice. I'm just a cowboy. My name is Aaron. I'm on my journey to 2 Bitcoin while helping as many people to their first. I got my first one in 6 months. But if you want to roll with a whole bunch of other cowboys like me who have lizard brains, gorilla arms, and diamond hands, hit the subscribe button down below. And if this all makes sense and you like this kind of content, give me a like button on this channel because you're feeling generous today. Now, I just want to get right into this price of Solana. It's $139, far cry from its all-time high, right around here at 206. And the reason why I'm bringing up Solana is because it seems like it's a good buying opportunity. I believe in the fundamentals of Solana. I believe in the future of Solana. I believe that a year from now, Solana is going to be worth way more than it is right now. And so I see this kind of descending, consolidating pattern. One thing that I really like about Solana is that the inflow of money is still going in here. This is the inflow of cash into crypto last week, right from the 19th to the 24th, and Bitcoin has taken the cake now with $50 million just flown into it last week. Ethereum in second place, but Solana is still collecting money at 3.9. So it's not the 50, right? But the week before this, Solana was on top, and the week before that, Solana was on top. So I still see investors coming in and flying into Solana. This is still a good buying opportunity if you hold to a long-term perspective like these big investors. Okay, not financial advice. Okay, just letting you know, this is my opinion. And so you see this, what a lot of people would call a consolidating triangle, or whatever that means. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm no advisor or whatever. I'm just a cowboy. So let's get into the 5 projects here. The first one is Radium. Radium is a DeFi platform. Basically an AMM. What Radium is you're using your coins to trade with a protocol. Like, other people put their coins into a big liquid bucket, liquidity, and people trade in and out with that. Other than they don't trade with the actual people, they trade on Radium with Radium and the protocol here. It's so if you don't know how liquidity pools work and all that AMMs work, do your research, go on YouTube, search AMM, how it explains it. There's a whole bunch of videos that'll explain it. This is not in the scope of the video, but Radium is a very interesting project here, sitting at $9.43 at the time of this. You see the same thing, like you see this all like at the same time. Like, this is Radium at 923. It's at 1166 high, and then we're gonna look at over here, 923, another local high, right? I mean, like 923 right here compared to where it was. This is a 7-day chart right here. So you see how like the markets kind of like follow this trend. You see this? Look at this. I want you to see this. Solana right here, 1, 2, 3, 4 drops in the last 7 days. I'm going to look at Bitcoin here in the last 7 days. 1, 2, 3, 4 drops. Like, everything is following Solana or Bitcoin. So here's the Solana chart, and here's the Bitcoin chart. Look, here's the Solana chart. Here's the Bitcoin chart. Everything follows Bitcoin. Okay, so even though these projects are good right now, it just depends on whatever Bitcoin wants to do. And then the same thing is Radium. Radium's something similar. I mean, look, it's just kind of exaggerated, but it's something similar. This is between Radium and Solana as well. So that is what Radium is. I just want to give a little context on Radium is an AMM. Now, the next project is Orca. Basically the same thing, except they are more focused on stablecoins. But you can do basically the same stuff on here. This one's interesting because it's $16, almost $17 for this, and it really kind of didn't follow the charts. Not really, but I will tell you this, like, look, right now it looks like volume could be ascending here. I'm not too sure. It's kind of hard to tell, especially with this huge spike, but we'll see. Someone took big profit here, I guess, but yeah, this seems like very interesting project to keep an eye on. Here's one of my ones that I'm really interested in is maps.me. This is on Solana, the #1 offline map. They're seeking to make offline maps for people. Now, I love seeing projects like this is because, you know, DeFi and all that kind of stuff is big and NFTs are big, but this is like real world, tangible, physical use case, right? And so they are able to take a map, bring it offline. And, you know, if you're traveling to any one of these cities, let's say New York, you're trying to go to New York and let's see, you know, sweetheart, let's go to an attraction over here. So I'm going to click on attraction, and then I want to look at the Anton Kern Gallery. I'd like to sip on tea and crumpet and look at fine, you know, drawings of people and stuff like that. Look at this. It's a duck. You know, I see this in the in the marketplace of the Philippines. No problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, and look at this, it's so revolutionizing. Ooh. Yeah. So I kind of like it. You know, there are actually places where people can do reviews like the United Nations and stuff like that. This has actually got 140 million users, so it's a pretty big use case in my opinion. Of course, worldwide. And so you're able to like just take these maps, I guess, and, you know, kind of go through it and plan out your routes, plan out stuff that you're interested in. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, oh look, I'm in Sri Lanka now. I don't know why, but I'm in Sri Lanka. And so the Maps coin is trading at 81 cents right now. Very interesting time to look at it, and it's compared to where it was in about a month, it looks like a pretty low point, and not a bad buying opportunity if it's something that you might be interested in. I'm not in this project right now, but I could be, who knows, right? So the next project here is Audius. This one's really interesting because this one sparked a lot of conversation in the crypto community, because it went to the moon recently. And so yeah, you could start listening here. And this is another one of those projects that I really like real world use case, right? You come in, you have an artist who wants to make music and sell NFTs and put it out there so they could sell their music. They could, you know, here's look at this. They have mixtape contests and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, whatever. You know what I mean? Like bird sounds. So I'm about it. I'm about like how does this make people's lives better? And DeFi certainly does. But these are just really cool ways that people are building out businesses on a blockchain. It's so cool, right? Like this actually makes sense to me. And so people are just, you know, just playing. Yeah. Okay, so that's where we're going. So Audius is trading at $2. I mean, when I said it mooned like pretty hard here, like right here. Boom, this is the start of the market, and right here I believe some big announcement was made. I forgot what it was, but we could go back into that later. But it seems like comparatively, it seems like it could be a good buying opportunity. I know it's not an all-time high, which is good, and people are probably scared to buy here, which is a good thing too. You want to buy when people are scared. The last one we will talk about is Mercurial. Okay, Mercurial Finance. It's just basically another one of those AMMs that I talked about with Radium and Orca. Just another one you can, you know, trade and stake, and, you know, with pools and stuff like. Well, I'm not sure if you could stake here. You just add liquidity. It's a smaller one, but it's one to look for because you know, it's trading at 48 cents compared to Radium, which is at $9, and Orca is 16. So this seems like a good buying opportunity if you want to take a little bit of riskier investment. I am not your financial advisor. Of course, I do have to mention, honorable mention is Serum. I can't use this in my country. As you can see, it's not available in my region. So that's why it gets an honorable mention to me. Not that it's a bad thing, but, you know, Florida, come on, man, bring it over here. Bring it home. Bring it home to Papa here. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. These are just a quick overview of Solana projects that I have got my eye on. I definitely am into Radium, and I definitely own Solana. So just a, you know, heads up for you if you do your own research, right? I don't know what's going on with these projects. Everything is now you're just investing into like the very startup phase of these things. So keep a long-term perspective. Follow the money. Don't overthink it. Have a lizard brain, gorilla arms, and diamond hands. If you want to roll with me and a whole bunch of other cowboys, hit the subscribe button. If this all made sense to you, give me a like. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.